Hi guys, welcome back to my I don't even know podcast. I'm hope you're doing well. Today I'm here for Summer I Turned Pretty season 3 episode 9. We officially have 2 episodes left and we've officially made it to Jeremiah's downfall and we are officially free from the jellyfish fucking shackles, which is like the best thing that could ever happen to me this week because it's my first week of school. My first day was yesterday. I have my first in-person class today, and I needed something to get me through today because it's tonight, so I'm not doing anything until then, and I needed something to get me through the day and through that class and the rest of this week because I have a morning class tomorrow, and this is literally going to do that for me. I've been waiting for the moment that Belly was gonna tell him we're done, because I knew, even though like with what happened and Jeremiah was the one who technically called off the wedding, she was going to be the one to be like, I can't, like we can't do this. Obviously Jeremiah was gonna run back to her, like we knew that, like obviously he loves her even though he literally is a piece of shit. Like he was going to try to fix it, run back to her, try to get her to stay, and she said no, which is like what she needs to do. Like I think her being in Paris is like the best thing to happen for her, and I'm like really excited to see how it goes because like she needs to figure out who she is without everyone else. Like she said at the end, like the voiceover, she's always had pillars in her life, like cousins, her family, Taylor, Conrad, Jeremiah, like, and she's always been focused on that, and she doesn't really know who she is without that. And just like what Taylor was saying to Jeremiah, like if she is your everything, you need to fix that, because yes, you can love somebody, they can be like one of your favorite people, but they can't be everything to you. Like you need to figure and like be your world. You need to figure out who you are on your own before like you get with someone, because then they can technically still be that, but you know who you are without them. Jeremiah doesn't know who he is without Belly, and same goes with Belly. She doesn't know who she is on her own because she was with Conrad, and then first she was with Cam, then Conrad, and then was single and heartbroken for a bit, and then lost Susanna, and then was with Jeremiah for all her years at college. She hasn't had the full college experience, and I feel like, to be fair, I should not be the person who says that, because what you consider the college experience, like yes, I live on campus, I live in a dorm, but I technically haven't had the college experience that like most people have because of my medical issues. So I'm not having the one that everyone like thinks you should have, but I'm having a great one, and I think I'm having a good college experience, and I'm doing well, and I'm having fun, so it's like fine. But I think like what she needs to experience is being single, especially when you're 21, and like I'm not saying you have to be single when you're 21, but because she's literally been in a relationship her whole college experience and hasn't been able to like go around and like explore different connections. It sounds like I'm watching Love Island, and like relationships and hook up with people. Like Jeremiah got to do that. Like he always fucked around, even before he cheated on Belly. He's always like kind of just slept around and had sex with people. Like she never was that type of person, and I don't think she is, and she's not going to be doing that. Like she's not going to want to hook up with people. Probably she's going to just like explore who she is on her own, which I think is the best decision. But if she wanted to, she could. She's free now from that a child. Like she needs this so bad. Like you could tell, like those people that she like now kind of friends with and going to hang out with while she's in Paris, they're going to help her and like help her figure it out, because the way they all said, like, you haven't made it to your 20s if you haven't done some like stupid shit, which is like true. I haven't done much because like I'm 20 and I haven't done much at all, but like it's true. Like, she really needs to just be 21, exploring, like, having fun and focusing on herself. Like, I just want her to not focus on anyone else and just enjoy it. Because, like, the only reason she didn't go to Paris in the first place, or say yes a while ago, was because Jeremiah told her not to, and he's still fucking doing that. The fact that he does not want her to grow. Like, she literally said she lost herself this past summer. She doesn't know who she is. She needs to figure it out. Even Taylor told him that, like, you need to figure who you are without her before, like, you can be together. She said that to him, and he's still going to go after her and get mad at her for not coming back to him. And, like, he's not making it about her, saying, like, oh, I think you should come back. It might be best to be around your family right now. Like, figure things out. He's talking about what's best for him. He doesn't give a fucking shit what's best for her. And, like, you guys can say, like, oh, no, he cares. He might. He has a really shitty way of showing it. Because he told her he didn't want her to go to Paris in the first place. Then when she's trying to explain she needs to figure out who she is, she lost herself. When you tell someone that supposedly loves you that you lost yourself, they should want you to do whatever you need to do to figure out who you are again, and, like, figure some shit out and, like, fix it, okay? He is not the type of person. The fact that he's like, okay, like, whatever, like, come back, I need you, we can figure this out, we can be together, like, we don't have to get married, we move too fast, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, first of all, you fucking cheated. You lied to her. You cheated on her for payback when she did not fuck anyone over Christmas break. She just hung out with your brother because he showed up all of a sudden. Like, first of all, you're a piece of shit. But also, like, you should be understanding. If you truly love someone, you should be understanding. And, like, him cussing her out all the time, like, saying, like, don't fucking call me again. And then I think he cussed her out and Conrad, like, last episode too. That's so fucked up. Like, literally, it's so messed up. Like, I don't care how upset you are, you should not do that when you're in a relationship with someone. Like, I'm sorry, but Conrad, no matter how upset Conrad was, and Conrad was younger than Jeremiah is now when him and Belly broke up. Like, let's get that straight. He did not say that to her. He did not cuss her out. Like, he literally stayed somewhat calm and collected. I mean, she was the one that kind of flipped out. Like, the difference between a child and a man. Like, come on. And the fact that people are probably gonna think, like, oh, like, he's just upset, like, it's fine. I'm sorry, no, you should not cuss out your significant other like that. Like, yeah, they're technically broken up now, but you shouldn't, okay? That's just such a childish thing to do, and just so rude and aggressive, and I just don't think it's needed. Like, I'm not saying that Jeremiah is abusive by any means. I'm not saying that. It's just a really aggressive, and it's like he's his dad, which makes sense because he wants to impress his dad and he wants to be his dad, and Conrad's different and doesn't want to be that. Like, it's just Jeremiah, oh my gosh, he's such a piece of shit. Like, every week I don't think he can irritate me more than he already has, and he somehow finds a way to do it every single time. Like, this man was just depressed and drunk all fucking episode, and, like, don't get me wrong, I do get it. I do. Like, obviously, he found out his brother is still in love with his fiance. He told her, hoping she would call off the wedding. Then, like, runs off and, like, calls off the wedding. Like, obviously, he's upset. It makes sense, and he has a reason. Even though I hate him, he has a reason to be fucking upset. But the way he was just sulking this whole time, and they were basically trying to make us feel bad for him, and he wanted everyone to feel bad for him. Bitch, I couldn't give a shit. I'm happy he was miserable. I'm sorry, but I was. I've been, like, praying for Jeremiah Fisher's downfall, and to be fair, his downfall started, like, episode 1 at the end when we found out, even though I already knew, but that was, like, the beginning of his downfall, and it's just been going rapidly every second, especially like the way he was rude to Laurel and like was like not yelling at her but being really harsh, being like, you never wanted this, like what the hell, like you're probably happy this happened. I'm like, she didn't think you guys were ready and she knew this was gonna happen. Like she was right. She had every reason to be upset. Like her daughter's 21 and getting married, still in college. Like she wanted her to finish her first. Like she has every reason to be upset, but she still cares for you. You're like a son to her. She's obviously worried about you. And like, yeah, she likes Conrad more. You guys don't have as strong of a relationship that she does with Conrad, but like she still cares for you and there's no need to go after her like that, okay? And the fact that I know some people are going to be like, oh, he had every right, especially after how she snapped at him about what Laurel would have wanted when they were trying to get her on board for the wedding. I'm like, no, Laurel had every right to do this. Okay, she's the parent. He's a fucking child. He should not speak to her that way, okay? Like, Laurel had every fucking right to be nervous about this, okay? She knew this shit was gonna happen. She knew they were rushing into it way too fast. Like, it would be different if they got first of all, if they waited, but if they got engaged and then waited like a year or like 2 for her to finish college and figure her life out. They didn't do that. They got engaged and then like 2-3 months later, maybe even less, they're getting married. Like, come on, it's so dumb. And like, no one needed to baby that man, okay? He did this to himself. If he did not cheat on her, none of this shit really would be happening. They would not be engaged. Conrad maybe would have said something, but like he wouldn't. The reason he finally did was because he found out and he knew he could treat her better. Like, we would not be in this situation if he wasn't a fucked up piece of shit and did some stupid things. I know I literally just talked about like him saying the F word to her and being like aggressive, and I'm literally doing that to him right now, but it's fine. I'm sorry, but like, he's a character. He's not real. I mean, he is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but like, what irritates me like the most about him and his whole thing right now is the fact that Taylor was sort of not babying him but being there for him. Like, I get she's trying to be supportive, that's her best friend's ex, she wants like to like help out, but like, she knows that he cheated, she knows, and she's still being there for that man. Like, the fact that the only reason Steven was upset with Conrad and was there for Jeremiah was because he didn't know. Once Taylor told him, he lost his shit and was like, you're telling me I've been like nice to this guy, I've been helping him, and he cheated on my fucking sister? It's like, that's the energy Taylor needed, okay? Like, Taylor, girl, I love you so much, like, probably my favorite person on the show right now was Steven, but besides Conrad, obviously. But like, girl, you need to like be there and like call this man out. Like, yeah, she already did, and the reason like she's kind of okay, she's like not gotten over it but isn't going after him anymore, is because like Belly somewhat got over it. But with like what Steven was saying about like how good of a friend she is, I think she would be an even better friend, because she's a great friend. She would be even better if she fucking like called him out and like would not give him the time of day. Like, obviously she's like, he's drunk, Belly still cares for him, loves him, like she wants to be there and like help him, especially because Belly's wasn't around, and if Belly was, she would be with her. But I think it would have been better if she was kind of acting like Steven, because I know Steven's not gonna give Jeremiah the fucking time of day now. Like, literally, Steven is Team Conrad. We know that. And he's close with Conrad. The only reason he was, like, on board with the wedding in the first place was because Jeremiah asked him to be co-best man. But then also because he didn't know about the cheating. He thought Conrad, like, just dipped for a while and then like, came back and wanted to stir the pot and fuck things up. Conrad didn't. He found out the way Jeremiah was treating her and what he did to her. And he knew he could treat her better. Like, we compare how Jeremiah's acting after this to Conrad. Like, let's think of this. Jeremiah is drunk. cussing her out, cussing Conrad out, cussing basically everyone out, and like getting drunk, not wanting to do anything. Conrad didn't cuss anyone out, didn't say shit. He might have gotten like a little drunk, but for the most part, he was just upset and yearning and depressed because of what he did and like, or what happened with her. And Jeremiah obviously is depressed. It makes sense. But like, we're just seeing him kind of like go after everyone. Like, Conrad didn't go after anyone, okay? Like, yeah, we didn't get to see it, but it was kind of obvious. Like, he's just hurt. Like, the fact that Conrad was upset and he like pushed Jeremiah and Belly together because he knew like that's what's best for them in the moment, and like it would make them both happy, and he promised his mom he would look out for them, to Jeremiah showing up at the cousin's house to talk to Conrad and be like, oh, she didn't call you, like, only me? Well, that's something. And being like, she didn't choose me but didn't choose you either. I'm like, dude, oh my gosh, like, you should be grateful that Conrad's still fucking like there for you. Like, yes, he did tell your fiance that he loved her, but that's because the way you treated that bitch, and like, she literally, like, he stayed away for you guys to be together, and so he wouldn't mess anything up because he still loved her. He only did it because he found out you cheated and knew he would never do that to her, and that she didn't know, and she deserves 10 times better than you. Like, you're gonna feel really fucking bad and feel like a dumbass when she chooses this man. I'm just saying. Like, you're just like, oh, she didn't choose you either? Bitch, she's fucking going to. When that man shows up to Paris, it's over. Paris by Sabrina Carpenter better start layering. Okay? Either that or Paris by Taylor. Like, I need some shit like that. Like, it's gonna go crazy. Because I'm pretty sure there are behind-the-scenes pictures of... Actually, I think there's pictures of Jeremiah in Paris, too. But I know Conrad's there. And Taylor shows up. And potentially Steven. So, like, we're gonna get fed. It's like, Jeremiah just needs to grow the fuck up. I really do, even though I hate him, I really do feel like he needs to be on his own, and I think that's what's best for him, to like figure out who he is without her. Because Belly, since season 1, all he's really wanted was her, and we really didn't get to know who he was without her. So now he's gonna be sad, he's without her, he's upset, but I think that's what's best for her, or for him, and then for her. Maybe him and Conrad's relationship will get better, but honestly, I don't fucking care if it doesn't. Like, yes, I want them to be good because they are brothers, and obviously they lost their mom, and like, their dad's a piece of shit. But the fact that Jeremiah is with his dad and wants to be like him and wants his approval, and Conrad doesn't, and Conrad's doing what's best for him, I just don't think it's gonna happen. But like, upsets me because Conrad, even though like he's upset, he still wants to be there for Jeremiah. And like, he literally, when he found out at the airport what happened, he came back to check on him, and obviously Taylor and Steven said no, which did make sense. Like, I did not want Conrad to get punched again, so I'm happy they told him no. But then the way he was at Cousins and like getting him stuff, helping with like giving him the one thing, or giving them the one thing that helps with his hangover, it's like, he still cares. He really does care. And like, Jeremiah just doesn't see that. Like, the fact that they were all trying to do different things, and Conrad knew the one thing that would help his hangover, and Jeremiah was excited until he found out like Conrad like was the one who did it, and like threw it back at Taylor, and it's like, I don't want it. Like, first of all, it's just red Gatorade, get over yourself, it's fine. But like, it shows right there that he cares, and he's trying to help out. Like, he feels that he gave Belly his blessing and being like, I want you guys to be happy, and if this is what's gonna make you happy, go for it. And Jeremiah's still gonna not give him the time of day. Like, I do get it in a way, but it's still like, he's so fucking dumb. So fucking dumb. And like, I literally hate that man with everything in me, and I really hope he does not show up to Paris, because I need Belly to be without him. And like, if Conrad like shows up, I'll be totally fine with that, even though I did say like Belly needs to figure out who she is without them. I think Conrad, no matter what, Conrad will give her that time to do that. If she tells him, I need to figure out who I am on my own, like I haven't been on my own for long, I need to like learn who I am and figure things out, especially because I'm so young, he would let her do that, and he will give her space and be like, I will be there whenever you're ready. Jeremiah doesn't want that. Like, he's not going to give her that, clearly, I mean, from the phone call. So, you know, it's like different, you know, and I'm ready for Paris, because like in the promo for the last couple episodes, her sparkle's back. Like, she found herself again. She's happy. She found people who, like, some new friends, like, and I just think this is exactly what she needs. Like, her sparkle's back. She finally found herself. Like, yes, going to Paris was kind of an impulsive decision, especially because she didn't have anything, and then like apparently the person lied, and like they were about to send her back, and she almost did come back, but it was the best decision for her, because she found like some new people who I think really are going to help her get herself back, figure out who she is, like, and she's going to have fun. I just think this is the best thing for her. The one thing I will say about like her in Paris this episode, the fact that she was so upset about the ring, like, okay, I get that part, but telling that man when the bag was stolen that like a priceless ring, sweetie, it was like $2 like it was from Shine or Shein, whatever it's called, like Shein or some shit. Like, I'm sorry, like, it's not a price. It's like maybe to you, but that ring is fucking ugly. It would be different if she actually got Susanna's ring, because then yes, 100%. And I did not like how Jeremiah was about to give that away. Like, I get you're sad, but that's your mom's ring, like, chill the fuck out. But like, honey, like, that ring, you could barely see it. Like, the fact that in the airport she dropped it and then couldn't find it proves it's not a fucking priceless ring. It's literally tinfoil, just like Taylor said, a sliver of tinfoil on a thing. Like, come on now, like, let's pipe down. Like, I mean, here's the thing, she obviously is going through it, so I feel bad for her, but that was so funny. Like, I hope now that she got the closure with Jeremiah in a way, and like told him that she can't be with him and she needs to stay to figure some stuff out and like see who she is. I don't think she'll necessarily get rid of the ring, but I hope like she kind of just lets it all go, like just doesn't think about it anymore, because I think that's really what she needs. Like, next episode, because it's the second to last episode, I obviously want something with Conrad to like, so we can get to that point, but I don't want anything major, because I want her to figure out who she is and like have fun and explore on her own as a single girl without any men. So, or boys, to be fair, because Jeremiah is everything but a man. So like, I hope the only like couple we really get next episode is Steven and Taylor, because like obviously I was upset that we got like no Belle and Conrad this week, like, because I thought maybe we were gonna get something at the airport when she was looking at him, and Cardigan was playing last week, which was like literally the best thing to ever happen. But I'm happy it didn't. I'm happy she didn't go up to him and they called her up beforehand, because I think it's gonna make the reunion 10 times better, and I want her to focus on herself. And I was okay with the lack of Bonrad, because like she's going there to figure out who she is, and she needs to do that before she gets back with Conrad. And also because we got a good amount of Steven and Taylor. Like, I'll be okay with no Bonrad if we get Steven and Taylor, because they're finally back together. And like, I knew that was going to happen soon, but I didn't necessarily think it was going to be this episode. Like, with their conversation last week about how like Denise isn't her, and that's why it didn't work out. There was no chemistry. And like how Taylor was pushing him towards her, with them saying like, we'll come back to this conversation later. I thought maybe it was going to be next week, not this week, because of the wedding being called off. And I thought it was going to be a major like Jeremiah sulking, trying to get everyone to feel bad for him episode, which it 100% was. Like, come on, like his friends literally were trying to get him to hook up with someone right after this. That's just the difference, the fact that they were trying to do that, and he almost was kind of on board, and Conrad never looked at like another girl afterwards. So like, come on now, the difference. But like seeing like them having the conversation made me happy. Like, I am happy they did it this week, because then I would kind of be like bored out of my mind, because I really did not give a shit about Jeremiah. Like, there was too much Jeremiah this week. I get it, but too much. And I think Steven and Taylor like talking about belling Conrad, and like them like Conrad still being in love with her, and like Taylor being like, it makes sense, like he is her first love, like he's gonna want her. And like seeing how Jeremiah is without them, and like them kind of like being there for each other, or both being there for Jeremiah, and seeing like what this is like for him, and like talking about Conrad and everything. I think that really like helps them get to the point to have this conversation, because I stand by the fact that the reason Taylor is not Team Conrad, I mean, she's kind of more Team Conrad now, but the reason she hasn't been was because that's her first love, and Steven kind of was like her first crush and first love, and they remind her of that. And after what happened, and like after being hurt so many times, she doesn't want Belly to be in the same position. Because like the way they were talking about how they hate the like what Belly and like what happened with Belly and Jared is like similar to what they went through, which is not like, yes, Taylor and Steven did cheat, but they did stop eventually, and they did like kind of like go their several ways, figure things out, and they both knew. I mean, it was fucked up, like, don't get me wrong, but like Taylor needs, I feel like Taylor needs a really good like loving relationship, which is what Steven's gonna give her, because she was saying like she can be that friend, but she doesn't know how to be like that person in a relationship. It always goes like down the fucking drain. And she even said that in season 2, like she's always been that person in a relationship, like really doesn't care that much, but like this time she cares too much, and she's really scared. And like we knew that going into it, so I kind of had a feeling this season they were gonna be broken up. But Steven like sitting with her and being like, you're such a great friend, you're such a great person, like I get you like don't know how to be like that in a relationship, you're scared of getting hurt, you're scared of hurting me, but can we like, do you think you can figure that out in a relationship? Because like she told him that the reason she kind of like has been pushing back is because of what he said at the in the hospital, but also because she admitted to loving him and like wanting to be with him when he was in a coma. I don't know if he knows about that yet. If he doesn't, I hope she brings it up. But when he woke up, he obviously said like, I think we need to take time apart. And the only reason he did that was because his last memory before like almost dying was her getting out of the car, protecting him, and saying no. And obviously he was scarred, so he was going to tell her like, let's push away, and like no. And obviously that broke her. I mean, because she was ready to tell him like, I want to be with you. Like almost losing you made me realize like you're really the person I want to be with, like I'm ready to do this. And obviously he said no, and it broke her, like rightfully so, because she's never been one to care that much in a relationship. We know that. And throughout this whole season, she's kind of been putting everyone before herself, like we saw with her mom, with Belly, like with Steven, and like pushing him towards Denise and trying to get him to be with the person that she always pictured him with so he could be happy. It's like she was doing all that and just not focusing on herself. And I think being with Steven, and like Steven obviously loves her, they both said it, we got a love confession, I'm here, I'm excited to see where it goes. But I think them actually having the conversation about how amazing person she is, and like Steven really telling her, like saying, like, I know you're nervous, you don't want to mess this up, and like there's always a chance of this not working out, but are you willing to risk this to see if you can be that person in a romantic relationship and be with me? And she is. I mean, like, let's fucking go. I mean, I'm so excited to see like what they're like now in a relationship, because we never fully got to see that because they were broken up like right away. So I want to see where they go. And I am starting to think that maybe because Jenny keeps saying like the ending's different, you won't see it coming, that there is a chance that the ending will be a time jump to them getting married instead of Belly and Conrad, or both. Obviously I want Belly and Conrad to get married, but like I'll be okay as long as they're endgame. If they want to get Steven Taylor married, I'm 100% here for it, because they're so cute. Like, I really fucking love them. Like, Steven Taylor and Belly and Conrad being endgame would be like the best thing to ever happen on the show. I'm just saying. Like, I honestly don't care who else. Like, I'm kind of nervous that they're gonna make Denise and Jeremiah together, which I swear, if they fucking do that, I'm done. Denise is such a badass, such a bad bitch. She deserves to be with someone 10 times better than Jeremiah. I don't want her being with someone who wants to be like Adam Fisher. Okay, like, I don't. Like, Adam sucks. Literally. Like, the way he was talking to Jeremiah at the end, I mean, like, I was trying to be there for you, but you wouldn't let me. And like, because he was like talking about how Conrad like surrounded himself by people he wanted to be surrounded by, and he wasn't one of them. And like, Jeremiah wants to be surrounded by people, or like he wants to, and Adam is one of them and Conrad isn't. I'm like, dude, the reason he doesn't is because you are such a piece of shit and he doesn't care about you anymore. Jeremiah is a suck up and wants to be exactly like you. Conrad's learned you suck the moment he found out that you were cheating on his mom, and then realized he doesn't want to be with you, like, or be like you. Like, Adam is such a piece of shit. Like, clearly the apple doesn't fall far from the fucking tree, because it's like Jeremiah and Adam are literally the same person. Because like, why was Adam going after Laurel like that? I mean, like, oh, you didn't stand your ground, you like you eventually like came through and like whatever. And I'm like, she didn't want to lose her fucking daughter. His other son told her how sad she was and asked her to do this. Like, she cares about her relationships with her kids. She doesn't want to lose her. You came through right away, and like, you turned the corner right away and be like, I'll pay for the whole thing. She didn't do that. She stuck her ground as long as she fucking could before she was almost losing her child. Okay, let's not do that. And the fact that when he was like noticing like a little moment between Laurel and John, he was like, oh, it's not gonna last. Like, easy for you to say. They didn't fucking cheat. They just kind of fell out and had issues. You cheated on your wife, and now that she's dead, or like, you got divorced before, but now that she's dead, you're with the person, or in a relationship with the person you cheated on her with, or had an affair with. Let her, or first of all, she works for you. Let her plan and organize your son's wedding, and then invite her fucking family. I'm sorry, but that's fucking insane. If someone's not gonna last, it's you guys. Like, I don't necessarily know if John and Laurel are gonna last, but I don't necessarily hate them. And I feel like if anyone's giving relationship advice, it should not be Adam. Because like, how did Adam not realize Conrad like is still in love with Belly and stuff? Like, everyone else kind of knew that. Like, even Jeremiah. Like, I get he doesn't have a good relationship with him, but like, still, like, the way Conrad was like, oh, I told her I loved her, and most people would be like, oh, you told Belly, like, why? But the fact that his first thing was, who? I'm like, dude, do you not fucking pay attention to your children's lives? Like, it's literally obvious who he's talking about. Like, come on. That's so dumb. Like, I hate that man, and I want him as far, like, literally to get, like, killed. Like, I don't want him in next week's episode, and, like, I know he's going to, because when we see Jared, we're probably going to see Adam trying to be the supportive dad, and be trying to be like, oh, I was not a piece of shit. But he is. Like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I hate that man. Like, he's so stupid. Both of them. Like, literally, Jeremiah and Adam are, like, the worst men alive. The only good men on the show are Steven and Conrad. That's literally it. And that's literally how I'm gonna end the episode. Well, actually, I'm gonna end the episode with saying them playing You're on Your Own, Kid, when she was walking around alone, insane, hurt my soul. And then playing How Does It End? Like, oh my god. Like, they're really coming through with the Taylor songs this season. I mean, they always are, but even, like, last week when they started playing Making the Bed, oh my gosh, like, they're really on their game with these songs. I'm still not over Lacey being played because he cheated on her with fucking Lacey. Like, Babe would have been so good instead of You're Losing Me. Like, because that song, like, that bridge would have hit, but I got over it because of Lacey. Like, they really on their game this season, and I'm excited to hear what other songs are gonna play next week and last episode, because we have two more weeks till we finally figure out if Belly and Conrad are actually getting married. So I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys next week for episode 10.